The enrollment caps come off in 2026, which is an incredible impetus to do something now before those enrollment caps come off. Because at that point, the taxpayers will be paying for two parallel systems of schools. They'll be paying for one that is publicly funded and privately controlled, and one that is publicly funded and publicly controlled. So there's that kind of urgency. Also, kids are being harmed. Local school districts are in financial distress, and they're not providing the services that they once provided to students. Students are only 7 years old once. And so every week, every month that they lose the kind of instruction that we should be providing under the Wisconsin Constitution does damage to them.
The impact on some of them, particularly schools that serve large percentages of low-income students, particularly in Milwaukee, will be devastating. The impact on public schools will be, they're going to have to, come up with money to educate all these kids. They're going to have to somehow hire teachers. They're going to have to, we estimated that Milwaukee would have to get a number of new buildings in order to accommodate the influx of these students. But I don't think any of it's going to happen because, look, I have brought and gotten accepted by the court more original actions, I think, than any other lawyer in the state. I know when the court will take an original action. This is not an original action case. There's not the proper urgency. This program has been in place for 30 years. And even if it first got big 10 years ago, that doesn't equal the kind of urgency that gets an original action accepted. And it's factually complicated. And the Supreme Court is not set up to do that type of fact finding. And even the governor himself said, look, you shouldn't take this case as an original action. And I give the governor and the attorney general a lot of credit for being willing to say that, because it's true. I don't believe that this case is going to be taken, and I don't think any of this stuff is going to happen.